If you're using the CardPointe hosted payment page, you can add billing plans and subscription plan options to the payment page for your customers to select. This is part of an ongoing tutorial and training video series on the CardPointe platform, so be sure to check the links in the description for more tutorials on CardPointe. So to get started, you will need access to the hosted payment page editor and specifically access to the setup tab. If you don't see the setup tab when you log in, you can request access to that tab by contacting CardPointe support or your personal sales partner that help you set up your CardPointe account. Now, it's extremely important to note that when navigating this setup tab, there is information on the merchant account sub-tab, as shown here, that you should be very careful never to change. The reason is that if any of these values are changed, it could affect the functionality of your page. I'm referring specifically to these fields here, so in general, just make sure to leave everything under this part of the page as it is. If you'd like to change your company logo, that's okay. Just make sure you don't change any of the other fields under the merchant account sub-tab. Now, to add a billing plan, you'll come over to the recurring billing plans sub-tab and set the field label to allow recurring billing to yes by making sure that the yes turns to green. Next, simply click the green Add New Plan button and a light box will pop up to configure the details of your billing plan. On a side note, you'll notice that the fields you have access to are very similar to the options available to you when setting up a billing plan inside of the CardPointe virtual terminal. Here in the hosted payment page editor, you can give the plan a name, which will show up on the public-facing page, and then you can move on to the rest of the fields. You have the ability to set billing plan increments in days, weeks, months, or years, and then set either a specific number of payments or set the plan to indefinitely bill until it's canceled. If you select this option, you'll have to manually cancel the plan in order to stop the billing. You can enter the plan dollar amount or leave it blank as customer specified amount by just checking this box. Finally, you can enter the start day of the month that you'd like the plan to take effect. If it's left blank, as stated here in the instructions, the recurring billing plan will set to the same day that the first transaction takes place. Once you have edited your plan and it is complete, you can review the billing schedule preview tab to get a preview of the payment schedule. Click the red X to close that box and be sure to click the save button at the bottom of the page to save your plan. If you want to add a second billing plan, you can do so by simply following the same procedures that we just covered. If you add multiple billing plans here, when you save them, they will show up in a drop-down menu selector on the customer-facing hosted payment page. For this demonstration, we'll add a second payment plan to illustrate this. After you've saved your billing plans, come to the Design tab and make sure that the Payment Page sub-tab is selected. Navigate to the optional input fields over on the left-hand side and find the recurring billing field. Click, hold, and drag into the page where you want your billing plan field to show up and then release. It's often best practice to put the recurring billing plan toward the top of the page right under where the logo shows up. Make sure to click Save and you're all done. If we go over to the live page, you can see that there are two payment options. The first is a Pay Automatically field label, which is an open-ended dollar amount that the customer can fill in. And then you have the drop-down menu where your customer can select the billing plan that we just created. If you have a total amount due field on the editor, when the customer selects a billing plan, it overrides the open-ended dollar amount, again, if you have both of them as an option on your payment page. If you'd like to remove the open-ended total amount due field, just go back to the Design tab inside the hosted payment page editor and delete the total amount due field by clicking the trash can while leaving the recurring billing field there. Be sure to save the changes and you're all set. Finally, you can view active billing plans that are initiated from the hosted payment page by clicking the Payments tab in the main menu and then the Subscriptions sub-tab. All billing plans can be sorted by date or by using the search field and they'll show up right here. Additionally, all payments made on this page will show up inside of your main CardPointe dashboard under the Reporting tab because the hosted payment page is a CardPointe device. For more CardPointe tutorials just like this one, be sure to click on that subscribe button so you receive notifications when future videos are posted. Share this video with your friends and colleagues and internal staff members so that they can learn the functionality shown here in this video, and comment below if you have any questions about the functionality covered in this CardPointe video. I'm Brian Manning, and I'll see you on the next one.